William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. To this above all, to thine own self be true. 3. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. The course of true love never did run smooth. To be or not to be, that is the question. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. Expectation is the root of all heartache. The love of heaven makes one heavenly. The worst is not, so long as we can say, this is the worst. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. My love is thine to teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn. No legacy is so rich as honesty. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a weary world. The better part of valor is discretion. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. When words are scarce, they are seldom spent in vain. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win. I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it. Wisely and slow they stumble that run fast. Time travels in diverse paces with diverse persons. To do a great right, do a little wrong. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow. The devil can cite Scripture for his purpose. Sweet are the uses of adversity. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound. Ignorance is the curse of God, knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you are unarmed. All that glitters is not gold. The miserable have no other medicine, but only hope. Brevity is the soul of wit. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Love is a smoke, and is made with the fume of sighs. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage. The evil that men do lives after them, the good is oft interred with their bones. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. What's past is prologue. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. The miserable have no other medicine, but only hope.